Welcome to MeoowzResQ's virtual adoptions. My name is Rebecca, and I am your host. And today is July 25th, and it is a beautiful Saturday out. And hopefully, we're going to find some homes for some kitties today. Again, this weekend, unfortunately, I only have the same two kitties that I've showed for the last couple of weeks. I believe it's Chloe and who's my other one? Cleopatra. I'm sorry, Lola and Cleopatra. However, I do have some recent adoption pictures to show you, so stick around. They're going to be pretty cool. And there goes my trusty clock to tell me that it is noon. So let's just jump right in. I want to say welcome to everybody. This is MeoowzResQ. Let me bring up my little notes so I don't forget what I'm supposed to say here. So we are an 100% all volunteer, foster-based, the largest one, nonprofit kitten rescue in all of California. We are located in Southern California in Santa Ana. And what we do is we rescue abused, injured, and abandoned cats and kittens. We are primarily a kitten rescue. However, we don't turn our backs on the older kitties and the kitties that have medical issues. We take those in as well. We do our best to find loving, caring homes for them, for every single cat that we take in. Let's see. I'm sorry for saying a lot. I'm still getting used to all this. So let's see. Our kittens are raised in private foster homes with caring and loving families. We do vet those families carefully before we allow them to foster our kittens. But once they have the kittens in their homes, those kittens are raised with their own families, their own pets. Sometimes they have children, sometimes they have dogs, sometimes they have other cats. We keep them in the foster homes until we find a permanent, loving home for them, their second chance, their forever home. And this is our 20th year doing this, so that's a big shout out to MeoowzResQ and the people that run it. We've been doing this for 20 years. It's a little unprecedented to see a rescue lasting this long. So thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, all of the coordinators and all of the fosters that have stuck with us for the longest time, all of the volunteers that have helped out. We really, really, really appreciate everything you've done to our partner vets, to our partner stores where we do our rescue events. Thank you to everyone who has touched even the smallest portion of a kitten life while they've been with us. So we appreciate each and every one of you. We could not do this without any of you. So thank you, thank you. 20 years this year, that's a huge, huge deal. Just so you know that the MeoowzResQ organization, we do not get the big grants and things, that like the big stores get or the big rescues get. We have to kind of go out and ask for every penny that we get. So all the money that we have coming in is basically entirely done through donations, through very small grants, and of course our adoption fees. So our kitties that we adopt out, our foster kitties that we adopt out, they are not free. We do offer them up for a very small adoption fee. Usually ranges from about $150 up to around $200. That does cover their spay and neuter. It covers their first round of, at least their first round of FVRCP vaccinations. It covers any medical treatments that we've had to give them. It covers their food, their litter, everything that we've had to give them, flea treatments, any minor medical things that we've had to provide for them through our office, including deworming medication, if they've had a URI, which is an upper respiratory issue, or if they've had, any other small issues that we treat through our office. If we've needed to, we treat them with a vet, if it's a little bit more severe, and we cover all those costs up to the point of when you adopt them. So at that point, the costs then go into your hands. However, we are guaranteeing that when you get a kitty from us, we're giving you as healthy of a kitty as we could possibly make that kitty. Occasionally, some kittens do fall through the cracks. Sometimes we don't catch a cold or a sniffle, and we will certainly help with those as we see, as we can tell that, they were in our care when it happened. And, we do our best to make sure that you're getting a healthy kitty. Obviously, if there's any questions or any problems, we want you to call us. We want you to give our office a call. We want to help you get that kitty back to a healthy situation. If it comes down to your in your house within the first couple of weeks, if there's any issues, all you got to do is just give us a call. We'll help you out. So again, welcome. Let's see. The next thing I'm going to jump into, let me throw that off my page. The next thing I'm going to jump into is I'm going to show you our pricing adoption fee guide. So basically, just so you know, our office does reserve the right to adjust the adoption fees as necessary. Occasionally, we do offer small discounts for adopters who are willing to take 2 kittens, or want to keep 2 kitties together because they are bonded. A lot of times what that means is occasionally a couple of kittens are raised together to the point where it would be extremely traumatic to separate them. So what we want to do is keep them together. So we ask you to take the 2 or take the pair, and occasionally at that point we'll offer you a discount because you're taking 2 of them instead of just 1. We want our kittens to be as happy as possible. We want you to be as happy as possible when you adopt from us. And, we do our best to make everybody, to make both sides happy. So, we want the kittens to be happy too. So, so our adoption fees, let me bring that up really quick. Our adoption fees are as such. So the first thing that you want to see there is $200 for exotic breeds. Now those exotic breeds do include Siamese, Russian Blues, Norwegian Forest Cats, Ragdolls, Maine Coons. Those are all breeds that are usually highly sought. A lot of people are looking to get them, and we want them to go out. And, so we do our best to make sure that people can get them. But unfortunately, supply and demand, some people, they want them now. So a lot of times those exotic breeds, as soon as they come in, they're already adopted. So it's really important that if you are looking specifically for those breeds, you let our office know so they can add you to the list, so that they can make sure that you are getting the kitty that you're interested in. The adoption fee is $200. Let me bring up all that covers. So the adoption fee covers the spay and the neuter. It covers their first FERCP vaccination. It covers their deworming medication, any flea treatments we've given them, any medical issues that we've covered up until that point, their food, their litter, everything that we've given them up to that point, it's all covered. So all you're going to pay, all you're going to give is going to be that $200. In a lot of cases, this adoption fee is tax deductible, so you may want to talk to your tax guide, your tax attorney. Hi, buddy. I have a kitty sitting here. Let me show you. This is my little baby Maine Coon. He's not a baby anymore. He's about 10 years old. His name is Cougar. He's not up for adoption. He's my baby. Say hello up here. Hey, say hello up here. Here he is. So he's a very needy little cat. He likes to be right next to me, and he may try and crawl on me here in a minute, but we'll try to avoid that. So back to what I was explaining. So the our adoption fees, it covers all these things here. At that point, you should never pay any more back to us. If the kittens are under, if they're under a year old, so below a year, so the babies, they're going to run $175. And these are for the basic breeds, the tabbies, the tuxedos, the, all black, all white cats. if the cats are over a year old, we consider them an adult, and we ask only $150 for those kitties. So again, all of those cats that are being adopted from us, they are spayed or neutered. They do get their FVRCP vaccination, they are given deworming medication, and they are given a flea treatment. So regardless if they're a year old, 5 years old, doesn't matter, we're going to give them all those treatments so that they can so that we can make sure that they're as healthy as possible. All right, what's the matter, Spuddy? Okay, no, you cannot get up here. Sorry. Okay, so let's move on a little bit. So I also want to show you that here is the links that you may be needing throughout the what I'm showing you here. And let's see. So that's our website, so MeoowzResQ.org, our Facebook page, facebook.com/MeoowzResQ. The page that gives a lot of information of what I'm giving here is going to be that virtual-adoptions, so MeoowzResQ.org/virtual-adoptions. And what you'll find on there is the information on how to get our application, our adoption application. It also shows you those adoption fees so that you in case you want to look back and see them again. It also lists other ways that you can help MeoowzResQ. If you're not able to donate, you don't spend any extra money. It's all done as you're shopping. So please check that little section out. And then there's a couple of other ways there. If you are able to donate, we accept through Network for Good and through PayPal, which also accepts credit cards there. So if you're able to donate, feel free to, please do. Also, in light of all this, make sure that you hit our subscribe button. We want to make sure to get the word out. We want to show as many kitties here as possible. I am working on getting more kittens here. It's just one of those things that, with the babies, with the little ones, they come in and they go out very quickly. The kitties right now, we can't adopt any kitties out that are under about 2.5 months old because we have to wait until they're fixed before we'll adopt them out. And they get fixed based on their weight. And we, at a minimum, the places that we go to, at a minimum, they have to be at least a good 2 pounds, which means they will reach 2 pounds roughly around 2 to 2.5 months old. I think at some point what I'll try and do is put together a guide on how to tell the age of a cat based on its weight, based on its looks, what it's eating, stuff like that. So be sure to check out our info playlist. I'm going to start adding some videos in there, different things. There's one in there right now about FVRCP. Check that out. It's pretty cool. Let me keep on going here. Let's see. So you have all the links there. That's the information. Let's see, I've already covered the pricing stuff. So I do want to let you know that there are a couple of events happening. So one of the events, and this is happening today. All of these events are happening today, Saturday. At least we will continue doing these as long as we're not back into a super rigid lockdown again. As long as people continue to wear masks and to continue to social distance and show respect for our for our volunteers that are there. We want to make sure that everybody is safe, but our stores are telling us that if we cannot maintain the social distancing, which we will need your help to be able to do that, if we cannot maintain social distances, the stores themselves will say, close it down. So make sure that you're respecting, that 6 feet limit between people. Please be patient. The volunteers that are there are volunteers, so they don't have to be there. So we want to continue to respect them and make sure that we continue to keep them all safe. So one of the locations that we are doing physical events at is in Buena Park. That's from 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and that is on Ball Road. Again, we're doing those on Saturdays, so if you are able to go over there, they should have quite a few kitties there. Please be patient, please be respectful, and we hope to see you there. The next location that we have that we're doing events at is Fountain Valley. Again, 11 to 3. This is at a Pet Supply. It's at 18545 Brookhurst Street in Fountain Valley. Again, from 11 to 3. Again, this is one of those situations. I know that the location is held inside there. At Buena Park, I think they hold their events outside, but at Fountain Valley, it is held inside. It is in a separate part of the store, but again, please make sure you're showing social distancing. The kittens will be there until, you are able to see them. So be patient. If we start having problems of keeping people separated, then the store will ask us to close down. So they are keeping a very close eye on this. So make sure you're being very careful out there. Be respectful of the girls when they ask you to step back, and hopefully we'll keep these going as long as we can. The other location that we are doing events at is in Brea at a Petco at 2500 Imperial Highway. That is from 12 to 4. Excuse me. That again is being done on Saturdays. Now I know that Brea and Buena Park both have kitties that stay on location during the week, so you may be able to go in and check them out during the week if outside the event. So please be sure, if you're interested in seeing the kitties, some kitties, they may be there during the week. Now, if you find a kitty that you are interested in, what you'll need to do is get our application. You can go to our website, MeoowzResQ.org/virtual-adoptions. That's where I have the link for our applications. So you go to that page, you download the application, you fill it out. You're going, I'm sorry, you're not going to download it. You're going to send an email request in the application. I apologize. You'll send an email request in the application. You're going to send it to that email address that's directly below here, MeoowzResQ@gmail.com. You're going to ask for the application. They'll send it to you. You fill it out, and then you'll send it back. Once you send it back, now the office has you on their radar. They know that you're looking for a kitty. So once you find the kitty that you're looking for, all you need to do at that point is call our office. It's 714-997-0868. What will happen is you will leave a message. You'll need to speak very clearly. You'll leave your name, your phone number, the name of the kitty that you're interested in, the MRQ number if you know what it is, and where you happen to see that kitty at. And then they'll call you back, most likely within 24 hours. They occasionally they do get a little swamped, so they do their best to call back within 24 hours. And then there may be a little bit of an interview, talking to you, seeing what you're looking for, making sure that the kitty you're interested in is ideal for your home situation. Once they're satisfied with that, the exchange, yay, you are adopting a kitty. And what they will do is they'll set up a situation, or they'll organize a transfer of where the kitty's at right now into your hands. That transfer is usually done at our office. So the foster would bring the kitty to our office. Then you would make arrangements with the office to come pick that kitty up. We do make arrangements in our office by appointment only, because we don't want 15 people piling in all at one time. We want everybody to keep their distance and come at their appointment time. So let's keep going here. So what is our adoption process? Let's look at this really quick. The adoption process is you get the application. First thing first, you got to get that application, fill it out, get it sent in to MeoowzResQ@gmail.com. Okay, once that you have that, you need to go and find your kitty. So the kitty, you need to go and look at different locations to find the kitty that you're interested in, whether it's going to the events, or you'll see on here I've listed several things. You can go look on Pet Finder, you can look on Adopt a Pet, Craigslist, our Facebook page, we list kitties there, and then I also list a couple, a few kitties that I'm able to get. I list them here, or I show them here as well. those locations just need to go to that site and then do a search for MeoowzResQ, and that should bring up the kitties that we have listed on those locations. Okay, once you have that, what you're going to do is you need to call our office at 714-997-0868 and leave a message. Speak slowly, leave your name, your phone number, the kitty's name that you're interested in, and the kitty's MRQ number, if you know it. It should be listed on all of those ads that we post for the kitties. And then just mention where you saw the kitty. The office will call you back. They'll make arrangements at that point. They'll talk with you and make sure that your home is right for the kitty, and make sure that that kitty is right for your home. And then they'll make arrangements, assuming everything goes good, they'll make arrangements for you to come pick the kitty up. All right. Let's see. Last thing I want to show you before we jump right in and show you the kitties is when you go to the office. Your office visit, you'll call at that phone number, 714-997-0868. You'll make an appointment. Please be on time. Do not miss your appointment time. If you do, please call again before you just enter the building to make sure that another person isn't already in the office. If they've set so much time aside for you, enough time aside for you to do your adoption, everything you need to do for your adoption before the next person comes in. So if you miss your appointment time, you may be leading into the next person's appointment time. So make sure you call again before you go and just walking in. Don't do that. There is a large parking lot outside our office, so when you do get there, there should be plenty of places for you to just hang out until they can get you squeezed back in. Okay? When you do go in, make sure you're wearing a mask, and they are required, and if at all possible, make sure you have gloves. Gloves are essential in keeping things contained as well. Obviously, the masks are a requirement. We want to keep the girls in our office as safe as possible. If they get sick, we don't have anybody else to cover for them. So make sure that you are being respectful and you show them the respect of trying to, help them stay healthy. So that is pretty important. When you do go to the office, make sure it should only be one adult. Don't bring your kids along. The office is not the place for them to be. We do have a lot of kitties up there, and when kids come in, they want to go in and play with all the cats. We can't allow that. That's just leads to disappointment for them. We don't want that to happen. So leave your kids at home. Leave them outside with another adult. It's not going to take long for you to get your kitty. And that's enough on that. All right. The next thing you're going to want to do is bring a carrier. You need to make sure that the carrier is large enough for the kitty that you're bringing home. And if you haven't purchased a carrier yet, consider purchasing a carrier for the size of the cat you're going to be having. So after a year, your cat is pretty much full grown. You want to make sure that the carrier is big enough for them to stand up and turn around in. So if you have a baby kitten, a bigger carrier is going to be fine, but don't go and buy a little carrier because you're going to have to buy a bigger carrier within a year. So go ahead and get the size that you know your kitty is going to become, which is going to be a very large cat. Those carriers usually run around $40 if I'm not mistaken, so somewhere right around there should be about the right size. It's about $40 for that size of a carrier. So there there you go. The next thing you want to do is make sure, try if you can put a small blanket or a small towel in the bottom of the carrier. This gives the kitty something to lay down on or to sit on or to stand on. It gives them something soft, so they're not scratching and sliding all over the place when they're being carried from upstairs to the to your vehicle. That's pretty much it. We just want to make sure the kitties are comfortable. And last but not least is bring a credit card or cash. We do not accept checks. and I don't believe that there's an ATM close by. There might be something like across the street at Target, but we just prefer that you have the money on you if at all possible. Have enough if you're bringing cash. Have enough to make sure to cover the entire adoption. Okay, and that is that. So let's go ahead and show you the kitties that I do have. You've seen these guys before, but I'm going to show them again because I want to make sure that they get as much time, face time as possible. That is Miss Cleopatra, and let me bring up her information so I can read it to you. Let's see. Cleopatra is she's just over a year old. She was born in March of 2019. Her MRQ number is I1-19-38. She is domestic short hair, all black kitty. Cleopatra is a sleek black kitty whose regal bearing and elite attitude makes it feel like she was pulled directly from ancient Egypt. She is a beautiful black kitty. Look at the silky fur. She has a delicate bone structure, which makes her petite. Cleopatra has a little white star on her tummy, which keeps her from being what we call a Bombay, which is a special category of black kitty that has no white hair on them whatsoever. Cleopatra was found in a park a few short months after she was born. She was very scared in the beginning, and it took careful attention and patience to socialize her. Now she enjoys being petted and likes to follow her humans around and watches everything that they do. Cleopatra gets along really well with other kitties, so will be happiest with another kitty in the home. Her new family will need to be patient and let her learn to trust, as she is a bit shy in new situations. Just give her a chance and she will rule over your heart in no time. Cleopatra is a gorgeous black kitty. I'm completely and totally surprised at the color. I just absolutely love her. So her adoption fee, because she's over a year old, her adoption fee would be $150. So again, Cleopatra, I1-19-38. And let's see. The next one I have here is Lola. You've seen her again. Lola was adopted a few weeks ago, but she was returned because they thought that she shed too much. She's a long-haired kitty, so it's important to understand that cats do shed. All cats will shed. The cats that have a little bit longer hair, you're going to see a little bit more of their hair around the house, but you won't see nearly as much as if you had a dog, okay? Cats are meticulous about grooming themselves, so when they groom themselves and they lick, they often ingest that fur. A lot of times it will pass just through their body and come out when they go to the bathroom. Occasionally they do what I call hacking up a hairball. Occasionally that fur will gather in their tummies to the point where it's too much and they can't eat anymore, so they have to get rid of it and they throw it up. So every once in a while, yes, I'm looking at Tuger because he just left me a hairball not too long ago. They will expel that hairball and leave it laying around. Ugh. However, it's part of owning a kitty. Just because she has long hair doesn't mean that she will have hairballs, doesn't mean that she, but cats are meticulous about grooming themselves. They are extremely clean animals. I've had 5 cats over the course of 10 years now, and in 10 years, my cats have only been bathed once or twice, and it was only because they got into something that they shouldn't have got into that wasn't safe for them to ingest. So I needed to give them a short bath to clean them up so that they weren't licking that stuff and swallowing it. So as far as cats go, they don't need to be bathed once a week. They don't need, and there are certain breeds that do. Don't get me wrong. There are certain breeds. There are always exceptions to everything. For instance, Sphinx cats do require to be bathed, and they also require oil because they don't have any fur, and their skin is pretty sensitive, so they have to be, you have to give them some oil into their skin. Moisturizing is basically what it is. Okay? So there you go, Miss Lola. Let me tell you what her foster mom says. In terms of her personality, she is nothing but sweet. She loves to be petted and scratched and will adore you for brushing her, so she loves to be brushed. She is a little shy at first, but loves affection. One thing that stands out about her is she makes the sweetest little chirping sound. She's perfect with the litter box and pretty much great in every way. Now, Lola was FELV, FIV tested. She did come back negative, so that is a bonus. We call that SNAP testing. Basically, it's feline leukemia and AIDS, I believe, is what those two tests are for. So, let's see, really quick here. She is a Maine Coon mix in breed, so her color is gray. She was born in 2018, in April of 2018, April 1st actually, so that makes her an April Fool's baby. I do have listed there her adoption fee as $200 because she's an exotic breed. However, the office may say, you can have her for $150 because she's over 2 years old. So again, the office does reserve the right to set the price, set the adoption fee. So we go with whatever they tell us or whatever they will tell you. I'm just giving you the basics of, her adoption fee could be anywhere from $150 to $200. So, let the office tell you what that's going to be. She does get along with cats, and that's pretty good. It looks like she came through the shelter, from a shelter. If I remember right, she had some babies when she first came to us, but all the babies have since been adopted out, and she's the last one to go. So she's desperately looking for her forever home. She is a beautiful cat, and I'm going to tell you right now, Maine Coons are amazing. It's an amazing breed. They're very dog-like. My Maine Coon, the one that I showed you a little earlier, who's now asleep next to me, he likes to play fetch. He likes to snuggle with me under the covers next to me on the bed. He will sleep on my pillow over my head. My husband, before the COVID-19 stuff started, my husband would go to work in the mornings, and when he would come home at night, Cougar would sit beside the door just about 2 minutes before he would arrive. So Cougar knew he was coming, and he would sit by the door waiting for him to walk in the door. So again, they're very dog-like. He likes to follow me around my house. So if you get a Maine Coon, you're getting something very special. Give Lola a chance. If you are interested in Lola, make sure that you call our office, 714-997-0868. You're going to leave her name. Her MRQ number is 1S 4-20-0. I'm sorry I didn't mention that before now. 1S 4-20-0. Gorgeous, gorgeous kitty. You're getting a lot for a small amount. Give these kitties a chance. You can't go wrong. You really can't. They're gorgeous, gorgeous babies. So the last things, let's see. I did want to show you that we had some. Let me bring this up really quick. We had some recent MeoowzResQ adoptions. Now, I'm going to go through a couple that we did that I showed you last week, but I have a few more to show you from this past week. So the first one I'm going to show you is Buzz. So congratulations, Buzz. It looks like Buzz is a all-black kitty as well. He looks to be under a year old, so I would guess that he's probably about 6 months. Looks like Buzz found his forever home and his forever buddy, so that's pretty awesome. Congratulations, Buzz. The next two kitties here are Sunny and Rusty, and I'm not sure if these two gentlemen are brothers or if they're roommates, but it looks like Sunny and Rusty. were probably siblings. They look like they were close. They look, close to the same. Both orange tabbies. And they were adopted together. So congratulations to Sunny and Rusty and their new cat daddies. So this little kitten, and it's a little orange tabby, her name is Tesla, and it looks like Tesla found her forever home. And I'm going to bring up another picture here so you can see a little bit better. Tesla, that's Tesla's new kitty mommy. And Tesla is a special cat. She only has 3 legs. I'm not sure of the reason why she had to have a leg amputated, but she's what we call a tripod. And Tesla, congratulations, little girl. Congratulations, new little mommy. And good luck with you guys. The next kitty I'm going to bring up is one you haven't seen yet. This new kitty is Dixie. Looks like she's an all-white kitty. It looks like she found 2 new cat mamas. So congratulations, Dixie. Good luck, sweetheart. Next up is Chloe. It looks like Chloe might be a little calico, dilute calico, and she found her a whole new cat family, a whole new mama, a new brother, a new mom and dad. Congratulations, Chloe. Jennifer is a little kitty that found her forever home this last week. Congratulations, sweetheart. You're gonna have an amazing life. Here's your second chance. You got a new forever home. Congratulations, Jennifer. The last one I want to show you that I have available today is Tigger. Looks like he was adopted from, I'm not sure where he was adopted at, but it looks like, not sure. Can't tell. Anyhow, he's got a brand new cat daddy. It looks like this past week, a lot of our little orange tabbies were, found their forever homes. Congratulations, Tigger. Congratulations, cat dad. That's amazing, and we're extremely happy for all of you. So yay, congratulations to all of our kitties that found forever homes. That's all I'm going to show you this week. I'm sorry for not showing you any new kitties, but, we can only get them in here. I get them in, and as soon as I have things set up, oh my gosh, they got adopted. So, unfortunately, I only have the kitties that I can show you. So, the 2 kitties that I did show you, that I've showed for the last couple of weekends, they really do need their forever homes. They're babies still. They're both Lola and Cleopatra are under 2 years. I mean, they're right at 2 years old or younger, which means that they're still what we call babies. They're still toddlers as far as cats go. Cats can generally live 16, 20, 25 years. So please consider adopting a slightly older kitten. We do understand their personalities a lot better, and they're looking for forever homes too, and they need to have love as well as the babies do. So consider an older kitty. We appreciate it. Don't forget to please subscribe to our channel. We appreciate that. And let me see if there's anything else. If you are able to donate, we would appreciate that. During this crazy lockdown, we are still bringing in the same number of cats. We still have the same costs, and we actually have more costs because the kittens that are coming in are a lot younger, so they're staying with us a little longer. And the younger they are, the more expenses they have, because we have to give them formula as opposed to just dry food. Formulas are a lot more expensive. We do our best. We will hold them as long as until they are ready for adoption, which means 2 to 2.5 months. So, you know, every penny that comes into our organization is greatly appreciated. So if you are able to donate, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Please go to our website. You can donate from there. I'll be back next week with more kitties if I can find them that are available for adoption. Please check out our website, our Adopt a Pet, Pet Finder, Craigslist, our Facebook page. We do advertise kittens on there as well. But I'll be back next week with any kittens that I can snag to post up here. And until then, just keep on chasing that red dot. Thanks for showing up. Bye-bye.